So today I thought I'd do something new because why not, but also because there are a lot of rip-offs on the App Store, but people mostly do rip-offs on iOS. So I set up on my journey of searching up FNAF on the App Store to see what rip-offs I could find. So the first one I wanted to look at was Escape from Security Chapter. So while it was downloading, I wanted to read its description. So you have to distract enemies by knocking over paint cans, and toys just slip away before enemies are drawn to your location. So the first thing I noticed when I joined the game is that it has elevator music in a difficulty mode, but when you press on anything, it takes you to an app. So I finally got into the game, and it had this weird slippery sound, and it looked like a Slenderman game. So I tapped on everything that looked like I can tap on it, every barrel, every door. Nothing really happened, actually. And then I tapped on this one barrel, and I'll let the rest explain itself. So yeah, this random T-posing Roxanne Wolf just came out of nowhere, and then I game overed. So the next one I wanted to look at is Animatronics Joy Story Mode, and you may see that I've downloaded this game before, but that's because I was curious and I wanted to make a video about it. If you like horror movies or scary games, you'd love this app. Hide from demonic animatronic animals and have fun with Animatronics Joy Story Mode. So, loading into the game, we have a menu with no title screen, and then pressing play took you to a shop before you actually got to play the game. My toy has some fearful secret. I should unravel it. I should sneak into my house, find all keys, open hidden door, and reveal all secrets. At the top, there was this map showing where me and the monster was, and I guess there was multiple nights. And let's just say this game was, weird. Speaking of which, I got chased by the monster for what felt like a long time because he had some kind of sight aura that if you stood in it, he could see you from behind a freaking wall. So I found a key and it said try to find the door. So I went to the locked gate at the back, and guess what? The key did absolutely nothing. There was one time where the animatronic was starting to walk away towards the door, so I started to think that I should go from the back so I don't get seen. And then there was just this random dude in a room, just like sitting there with an exclamation point standing where he was, and I assumed that was probably the locked door I was supposed to find. There were parts where you could hide, but you could literally only hide for a limited time. And if you hid past your limited time, they would see you in your hiding spot, which was really annoying, and I died. So the final one I wanted to look at was City of Breach Monsters. So loading into the game, it gave us 2 title screens and 2 loading screens. And then we finally made it into the game, and there was a giant Glamrock Freddy, and I was exploring my surroundings, but then I failed. So I pressed replay, and there was a loud as frick ad. So I tried again, but then this time I actually moved, and also my flashlight was just a hand, and then I failed again. So I tried pausing and resuming it to see if I could actually play the game without having that failed screen, and then I got sent into another ad. But I wasn't willing to just make a 4-minute video, so I looked again and I found it. Survive at Night Pizzeria. Choose camera and close doors. Afraid animatron. Meet newest survivor. So loading into the game, There was a main menu with no title again, and try to survive at night. And so you had a flashlight with batteries, and so yeah. Eventually, after a long time of looking, I found an ammo box that would give you a gun, and I was assuming that you could shoot something. And then I found the office. But none of the cameras worked, and they all had an exclamation point. So I was confused why they did. So I went outside of the office and went and looked at all the cameras, and apparently you have to fix them. There was one time where I found the scary monster and completely missed the shot, and then went back to fixing cameras. There's another time where I ran out of battery, and it literally took me into an ad mid-gameplay, and it didn't pause the game. No, I forgot to record literally living 3 nights. No. Wow, this game looks super duper scary. I sure hope I don't get found. Whoop. There was a time where I tried following the so-called animatronic through the forest and ended up accidentally finding the edge of the game map, which had a barrier in it thanks to the developers of the game. So that was all 4 games. Now it's time for the overall rating. Thanks for watching, and at least consider subscribing. This took a lot of time.